Thursday, the Weather Service issued multiple weather warnings, including a warning for disruptive rainfall over the Garden Route, disruptive snowfall over the northern parts of the Eastern Cape, and damaging winds and waves all the way from Alexander Bay along the western, the southern, and the eastern coast to Maputo, says your forecast. This Thursday, an onshore flow of air behind a cold front will bring cold, wet and windy conditions to the Western Cape, the Eastern Cape and later KwaZulu-Natal. Scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms is possible over parts of the Western and the Eastern Cape, with the Weather Service warning against disruptive rainfall over the Garden Route, so please be careful. Scattered showers possible in the Eastern Cape and the coast of KwaZulu-Natal, and then later isolated showers and thunderstorms spreading around the eastern escarpment into Mpumalanga and over the northern parts of KwaZulu-Natal. But freezing levels dropping low enough for a light dusting of snow to fall over the high-lying areas in the Cape provinces. A very light dusting of snow also possible around the Cederberg and Matroosberg mountains in the Western Cape, but disruptive snowfall possible over the northern parts of the Eastern Cape, where we have that yellow level 2 and orange level 6 warning in place. Disruptive snow also possible over the southern Drakensberg and parts of Lesotho. In these areas, we are expecting a very poor PV harvest due to the cloudy conditions and rainy weather in this purple to blue shades coming through, but otherwise a good PV harvest over the central parts of the country. Behind the cold front, we're expecting strong southwesterly winds to blow around the eastern coast, fresh winds picking up over the western interior, and a fresh wind at first around the city of Cape Town, blowing strong around the western coast and the coast of our neighbouring country, Namibia. Into the evening, southwesterly winds still blowing strong around the eastern coast, fresh southerly winds now blowing in the low veld of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, a windy evening of the western interior and strong winds now blowing around the city of Cape Town and persisting along the western coast and the coast of our neighbouring country, Namibia. But in the Western Cape, a very cold, wet and windy day in store over the central and eastern parts of the province. A windy afternoon in Cape Town with only a few drops of rain, but scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms over the central and eastern parts of the province, with disruptive rainfall possible around the Garden Route, temperatures staying well below 15 degrees Celsius. Disruptive snow possible over the northern parts of the Eastern Cape, where we have that yellow level 2 and orange level 6 warning in place. Scattered showers possible in the Eastern Cape and a southwesterly wind blowing strong. The Weather Service is warning against damaging winds and waves along the coast of the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, so please be careful. Scattered showers over the coast of KwaZulu-Natal with isolated thunderstorms over the northern areas, becoming hot in Newcastle, 28th afternoon there. A warm afternoon over the high veld, isolated thunderstorms into the afternoon around the eastern escarpment, and a hot day in the low veld of Mpumalanga and Limpopo. Temperatures reaching 40 degrees Celsius in the low veld of Limpopo, 40 the afternoon in Thohoyandou, 41 in Messina. Also windy into the evening and sunny and hot in the Bushveld, 34 the afternoon in Tabazimbi. In Northwest, we're expecting the cooler conditions to move in from the south, 23 the afternoon in Tahung. A hot day over the northern areas, 33 in Rustenburg. In the Northern Cape, much cooler conditions expected over the southern areas, only 9 the afternoon in Sutherland, a light dusting of snow possible over the mountainous areas between the northern and the Western Cape, only 15 the afternoon in De Aar, and an icy cold southwesterly wind blowing. In the Free State, we're expecting the cooler conditions to move in from the south, only 13 the afternoon in Charibdam, a windy afternoon in Bloemfontein, still comfortable over the northern areas, 23 in Bethlehem. A warm afternoon in Gauteng, 30 in Pretoria, 28 in Johannesburg, and windy into the afternoon over the southern areas. Then on Friday, we're expecting an intense kind of low-pressure system to develop, bringing scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms to the central and eastern parts of the country. Much cooler conditions expected in KwaZulu-Natal and over the high veld, only 8 the afternoon in Bethlehem, with widespread snow now possible over Lesotho, the bordering areas between the Free State, KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga, but a bit warmer now in the west, 24 in Vredendal. Then on Saturday, sunny conditions returning to the city of Cape Town, 22 the afternoon there, remaining rainy over the northeastern parts of the country. Snow now also possible in Mpumalanga, but remember the forecast is still a few days away and can still change. But one thing is for sure, it will be freezing cold over the northeastern parts of the country, only 10 in Johannesburg and 6 in Bethlehem. Well, that's all from me. Stay safe and stay warm.